Welcome to Tales for Tiny Hearts. Do you have a brother or sister you argue with sometimes? Well, today's story is about two siblings who just couldn't stop fighting until something unexpected happened that changed everything. Let's find out what happened in The Siblings Who Argued Too Much. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house on Tulip Lane, lived two siblings, Rayan, an 8-year-old boy who loved collecting action figures, and Alina, a 7-year-old girl who adored drawing colorful animals. But instead of playing together, they argued. A lot. They argued over the TV remote, over who got the last cookie, even over who got to press the elevator button first. Their voices were like thunder every morning, and their poor parents didn't know what to do. One Saturday morning, the biggest argument of all broke out. Rayan wanted to play superhero battle on the tablet, but Alina had planned to draw a rainbow unicorn. Within minutes, they were yelling, snatching the tablet back and forth, and even knocked over their mom's favorite vase. Crash! It shattered into 100 tiny pieces. Mom and Dad had finally had enough. That evening, they sat the kids down and said, no TV, no tablet, no toys. For 1 week, Rayan and Alina were shocked. A whole week? How could they survive? They sat in silence at dinner, glaring at each other like cats and dogs. The house, once noisy with bickering, was now quiet and cold. That night, a big storm rolled in. Thunder boomed and lightning flashed across the sky. Suddenly, the power went out. Everything turned pitch black. Rayan shouted, "Alina?" And she replied, "I'm here." Both of them ran to each other and held hands tightly. For the first time, they weren't fighting. They were scared together. With nothing to do and no devices to distract them, Rayan took out his flashlight and said, "Want to play shadow puppets?" Alina smiled and nodded. They laughed and made silly animal shadows on the wall. Then Alina said, "I'm sorry for fighting so much." Rayan replied, "Me too. You're not that bad." "Sometimes." They giggled, and for the first time in days, they felt happy. The next morning, the sun came out, and so did the power. But Rayan and Alina didn't rush to the tablet or the TV. Instead, they built a pillow fort together and invited their parents to visit Fort Friendship. From that day on, they still had little arguments. But they always remembered the stormy night when they realized how much they actually needed and loved each other. And so, Rayan and Alina learned something important. You may argue with your siblings, but deep down, they are your very first friends. And family is something to always be thankful for. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more amazing moral stories. See you in the next story, kids.